Imagine a forest so vast that if you flew over it for 5 straight hours, you still wouldn't reach the other side. A place where every step could reveal a species never seen before, where trees rise higher than skyscrapers, where rivers resemble inland seas, and where millions of living creatures fight for survival every single day. This is not just a forest. It is the largest rainforest on Earth, the greatest concentration of life our planet has ever known. Welcome to the Amazon, covering more than 5.5 million square kilometers. The Amazon stretches across 9 South American countries. Most of it lies within Brazil, but its immense forests also extend into Peru, Colombia, Bolivia, Ecuador, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana. From above, it appears as an endless ocean of green, a living landscape so immense that it can influence weather patterns across an entire continent. Running through the heart of the rainforest is one of Earth's greatest natural wonders, the Amazon River, stretching more than 6,400 kilometers from the Andes Mountains to the Atlantic Ocean. It carries more water than any other river on Earth. Every second, hundreds of thousands of cubic meters of fresh water pour into the Atlantic. Its network of tributaries is so vast that together they form the largest river system on the planet. Without the river, the rainforest could not exist. The Amazon is home to an astonishing variety of life. Scientists estimate it contains millions of insect species, thousands of fish, hundreds of mammals, more than 1,000 bird species, and tens of thousands of plant species. Many have yet to be scientifically described. Every year, researchers discover organisms that were previously unknown to science. The Amazon is not just rich in life, it is still revealing new life. Most visitors never see the Amazon's true complexity, because the rainforest has layers. Towering emergent trees rise above the canopy like natural skyscrapers. Below them, a dense green roof captures much of the sunlight. Beneath that, a dimly lit understory shelters creatures adapted to permanent shade. Finally, the forest floor remains cool, humid, and alive with decomposers that recycle every fallen leaf. Each layer is its own world. Each supports a unique community of life. The Amazon doesn't simply receive rain. It helps create it. Trees draw enormous quantities of water from the soil. Through their leaves, they release moisture into the atmosphere. That moisture forms clouds. Those clouds produce rain, which feeds the rivers, the trees, and the countless organisms that depend on them. Scientists often describe the Amazon as a giant natural water pump. Its influence reaches far beyond the rainforest itself. The Amazon is more than a forest. It is a living archive of evolution, a pharmacy of undiscovered medicines, a refuge for extraordinary wildlife, a home to diverse indigenous cultures, and one of the most complex ecosystems ever to develop on Earth. Yet despite centuries of exploration, large parts of the Amazon remain only lightly studied. Its greatest discoveries may still lie hidden beneath its emerald canopy. But if the rainforest is Earth's greatest kingdom, then its greatest highway is the Amazon River, a river so powerful that it can be seen from space, a river that hides creatures unlike anything else on Earth. In the next chapter, we'll journey down the mighty Amazon River to uncover the force that gives life to the world's greatest rainforest. In a river so powerful that it pours enough fresh water into the Atlantic Ocean every single day to change the color of the sea for hundreds of kilometers. A river with more than 1,100 tributaries, flowing through the largest rainforest on Earth. A river so immense that in some places, you cannot see the opposite shore. This is not just the world's greatest river. It is the lifeline of an entire continent. Welcome to the mighty Amazon. Every giant has a humble beginning. The Amazon River begins high in the Andes Mountains of Peru. There, tiny streams fed by melting snow and mountain rainfall trickle down steep valleys. Alone, they seem insignificant, but as they merge with countless others, they become one of the most powerful rivers Earth has ever known. By the time the river reaches the rainforest, it has already begun an extraordinary journey across South America. The Amazon is difficult to comprehend. During the rainy season, some sections expand to nearly 50 kilometers wide. Entire forests become submerged. Villages adapt to rising waters. Fish swim among tree trunks. From above, the flooded forest resembles an inland sea rather than a river. This annual transformation creates one of the planet's most dynamic ecosystems. Near the Brazilian city of Manaus, one of nature's most extraordinary spectacles unfolds. The dark waters of the Rio Negro meet the muddy waters of the Solimões River. For several kilometers, the two rivers flow side by side without immediately mixing. Why? Because they differ in temperature, speed, and density. The result is a striking natural boundary, a reminder that even rivers obey the subtle laws of physics. Beneath the river's surface, an astonishing world comes alive. Pink river dolphins navigate the murky water using sophisticated echolocation. The giant arapaima, one of the world's largest freshwater fish, can grow longer than many people are told. Electric eels generate powerful electrical discharges to hunt and defend themselves. And giant river otters patrol the waterways in highly social family groups. Every bend in the river hides another remarkable survivor. Each year, the Amazon rises dramatically. Water spills beyond its banks, flooding vast areas of rainforest. These flooded forests become temporary underwater worlds. Fish feed on fruits that fall from trees. Seeds drift to new locations. Countless species have evolved to thrive in this remarkable seasonal cycle. What seems like a flood is actually one of nature's greatest renewal systems. Long before roads crossed the Amazon, the river connected people. For thousands of years, indigenous communities traveled its waters. Today, boats still transport families, food, medicine, building materials, and scientific expeditions. In many parts of the Amazon, the river remains the only practical highway. Life here flows with the current. After traveling more than 6,400 kilometers, the Amazon reaches the Atlantic Ocean. Its discharge is so immense that fresh water can influence the ocean far from the coast. The river carries nutrients, sediments, and life across an enormous region. It does not simply pass through the rainforest, it shapes it. Without the Amazon River, there would be no Amazon rainforest as we know it today. The river gives life to the forest, but high above its waters, another hidden world exists, a world few humans have ever explored. A green kingdom suspended more than 60 meters above the ground, home to creatures that may never touch the forest floor. In the next chapter, we'll climb into the Amazon's towering canopy to discover the astonishing world above the trees. When most people imagine the Amazon, they picture the forest floor, dark, dense, and tangled with vines. But the greatest secret of the rainforest isn't beneath your feet. It's above your head, more than 60 meters above the ground. An entirely different world exists, a world where sunlight floods the treetops, where flowers bloom in the sky, where monkeys race through branches without ever touching the ground, and where countless creatures spend their entire lives. This is the hidden kingdom above the forest. The Amazon is not a single layer of trees. It is a towering vertical city. At the very top stand the emergent giants. Some grow over 70 meters tall. These ancient trees rise above the rest of the forest, absorbing the first light of every sunrise. Below them, the canopy forms a continuous green roof stretching as far as the eye can see. Beneath that, the understory remains cool and dim. And finally, the forest floor receives only a tiny fraction of the sunlight above. Each level supports its own unique community of life. The canopy receives almost all of the rainforest sunlight. Leaves compete fiercely for every ray. Some trees spread enormous crowns. Others climb high using neighboring trunks for support. Every branch becomes valuable real estate. Here, flowers bloom, fruits ripen, seeds develop, and life flourishes on a scale impossible to see from below. What appears from space as a simple blanket of green is actually billions of leaves working together. For many animals, the forest floor is unfamiliar territory. Spider monkeys swing effortlessly through the canopy. Capuchin monkeys travel in noisy family groups. Sloths move slowly among the branches, perfectly adapted to a life suspended in the trees. Some species may spend months without ever descending to the ground. Above the forest, branches become highways, connecting an entire world hidden from human eyes. Not every plant grows from the soil. Thousands of orchids, ferns, mosses, and bromeliads live high in the trees. These remarkable plants are known as epiphytes. They anchor themselves to branches, collecting rainwater dust, and nutrients from the air. Some bromeliads trap enough water to create tiny ponds. Inside them, frogs breed, insects live, even microscopic ecosystems thrive. Entire worlds exist inside a single plant. The canopy belongs to the masters of the sky. Scarlet macaws streak across the forest in brilliant flashes of red, blue, and yellow. Toucans glide between fruiting trees using their oversized beaks with surprising precision. Blue morpho butterflies shimmer like floating pieces of sky. And high above them all, the Harpy eagle watches, one of the most powerful birds of prey on Earth. With talons larger than a grizzly bay's claws, it rules the rainforest from above. As darkness falls, the canopy transforms. Daytime songs fade. New voices emerge. Owls begin their silent hunt. Bats weave effortlessly between branches. Kinkajous search for fruit beneath the moonlight. Fireflies illuminate the darkness, turning the rainforest into a living constellation. Night reveals an entirely different Amazon, one that most humans never witness. 4 centuries. The canopy remained almost impossible to study. Scientists could only observe it from the ground. Today, rope systems, canopy walkways, observation towers, and drones have opened this hidden world. Even now, researchers continue discovering new insects, plants, fungi, and animals living high above the forest floor. The canopy still holds countless secrets waiting to be uncovered. The Amazon canopy is more than the roof of the rainforest. It is a city in the sky, a place where sunlight becomes life, where predators patrol the treetops, where flowers create miniature ecosystems, and where millions of creatures spend their entire existence without ever touching the ground. Yet, even this remarkable world lives under constant threat. Deep beneath the leaves, silent footsteps move through the shadows. Golden eyes watch from the darkness, muscles tense. The rainforest's most powerful predator is about to reveal itself. In the next chapter, we'll descend from the canopy to meet the legendary hunters that rule the Amazon, Jaguars, anacondas, black caimans, and other masters of survival. In the Amazon, you are never truly alone. Every shadow, every ripple, every rustling leaf could mean something is watching. Some predators strike from the trees. Others wait beneath the water. Some hunt in complete silence. Others rely on speed, strength, or venom. Here, only the most perfectly adapted survive. Welcome to the realm of the Amazon's greatest hunters. No animal commands more respect than the jaguar, the largest big cat in the Americas, powerful enough to drag prey heavier than itself. Unlike most cats, jaguars are exceptional swimmers. They patrol rivers, dense forests, and flooded wetlands with equal confidence. Their bite is among the strongest of any big cat. Rather than suffocating prey, a jaguar can pierce directly through the skull or shell of its victim. Even armored caimans and giant turtles are not always safe. In the Amazon, the jaguar sits at the top of the food chain, hidden beneath calm waters. Another giant waits, the green anaconda, one of the largest and heaviest snakes on Earth. Growing beyond 8 meters in exceptional cases, it relies on patience rather than speed. Nearly invisible beneath the water's surface, it waits for the perfect moment. Then, with explosive force, it strikes, coiling around its prey. It tightens with every breath the victim exhales, until the struggle finally ends. Its greatest weapon is surprise. Long before humans entered the Amazon, the black caiman already ruled its rivers. Reaching lengths of more than 5 meters, it is the rainforest's largest predator in the water. Its eyes barely break the surface. Its body remains hidden. Fish, birds, capybaras, and even deer may come to the river's edge, never realizing danger lies only meters away. With astonishing speed, the water erupts. The hunt is over almost before it begins. Not every predator depends on strength. Some rely on chemistry. The Amazon is home to some of the world's most venomous snakes. The fur-de-lance, the bushmaster, both perfectly camouflaged among fallen leaves. One careless step can bring a deadly encounter. Nearby, tiny poison dart frogs display brilliant colors. Their vivid appearance serves as a warning, nature's way of saying, stay away. In the rainforest, beauty can be deceptive. Far above the forest floor, another predator watches, The Harpy eagle, with wings spanning more than 2 meters, and talons powerful enough to seize monkeys and sloths. Its eyesight is extraordinary. From high above, it can detect the slightest movement beneath the leaves. Then, without warning, it dives, silent, precise, devastating. Few animals ever see it coming. The most dangerous hunters are not always the largest. Bullet ants deliver one of the most painful insect stings ever recorded. Army ants move in enormous swarms, overwhelming anything unable to escape. Wandering spiders patrol the forest at night, using speed instead of webs. In the Amazon, even creatures measured in centimeters can dominate their environment. Size is no guarantee of survival. To human eyes, predators may seem ruthless, but without them, the rainforest would lose its balance. They keep prey populations healthy, remove weak and sick animals, shape the behavior of countless species. Every hunt, every escape, every successful ambush maintains one of the most complex ecosystems on Earth. Predators are not the villains of the Amazon. They are its guardians. The Amazon's greatest hunters remind us that survival here is never guaranteed. Every creature, whether jaguar, snake, eagle, or ant, has evolved over millions of years to master its environment. Yet there are inhabitants of this forest that are even more astonishing. They don't hunt with claws, or teeth, or venom. They possess something far more extraordinary: intelligence. Deep within the rainforest, entire communities have lived in harmony with nature for thousands of years. Some still have little or no contact with the outside world. They know the forest better than any satellite, any scientist, or any explorer. In the next chapter, we'll meet the indigenous peoples of the Amazon and discover how human survival became one of the rainforest's greatest stories. Long before maps gave this forest a name, the Amazon already had guardians. For thousands of years, people lived here without destroying the rainforest. They hunted, they fished, they farmed, they raised families, and they learned to read the forest like a living book. Every bird call, every footprint, every change in the wind told a story. The Amazon was not just their home, it was their teacher. Archaeological discoveries reveal that humans have lived in the Amazon for thousands of years, far from merely surviving. Many indigenous societies developed sophisticated knowledge of the rainforest. They understood seasonal floods, medicinal plants, animal behavior, river currents, and sustainable ways of harvesting nature's resources. Their knowledge was passed from one generation to the next, not through books, but through stories, observation, and experience. To outsiders, the rainforest may seem impossible to live in. To indigenous communities, it provides nearly everything they need: food, medicine, building materials, clean water, natural fibers, and transportation. Instead of forcing nature to change, they learned how to live within its rhythms. Their survival depended on understanding the delicate balance of the forest. Protect it, and it would continue to provide. Damage it, and everyone would suffer. The Amazon contains one of Earth's richest collections of medicinal plants. For countless generations, indigenous healers have used roots, leaves, tree bark, and flowers to treat illness. Modern scientists continue studying many rainforest plants for compounds that may contribute to new medicines. Each expedition reveals more about the remarkable chemistry hidden within the forest. Some of tomorrow's medical breakthroughs may have their origins in knowledge preserved by Amazonian communities over centuries, deep within the rainforest. Some indigenous groups continue to live in voluntary isolation. Governments and researchers generally avoid direct contact to respect their choices and to reduce the risk of introducing diseases to which isolated communities may have little immunity. Little is publicly known about their daily lives, and that mystery remains intentional. Their continued existence reminds us that even in the 21st century, there are parts of the Amazon where modern civilization has barely reached. Some of the forest's greatest stories belong only to the people who live there. For many years, people believed the Amazon had always been too wild to support large communities. Recent discoveries have challenged that idea. Using laser technology known as LIDAR, researchers have identified ancient earthworks, roads, causeways, and settlement sites hidden beneath dense vegetation. These findings suggest that some regions of the Amazon were home to large, well-organized societies long before European arrival. The forest has protected their legacy for centuries. Only now are those stories beginning to emerge. Across the Amazon, many indigenous communities continue to play a vital role in protecting the rainforest. Their knowledge helps monitor wildlife, manage forests, and preserve biodiversity. Scientists increasingly recognize that conservation efforts are often strongest when indigenous communities are active partners in caring for their traditional lands. Generations of observation have created an understanding of the rainforest that no satellite alone can provide. The Amazon teaches a simple lesson. Everything is connected. The river, the trees, the animals, the insects, and the people. For thousands of years, many indigenous communities have understood this relationship. Their traditions remind us that humanity is not separate from nature. We are part of it, and our future may depend on remembering that truth. The Amazon is often described as untouched wilderness, but its history tells a richer story. It is a place where people and nature have shaped one another over countless generations, a living landscape where ancient knowledge continues to inspire modern science. But hidden beneath the roots of giant trees, and crawling across nearly every leaf, lives the true majority of the Amazon's inhabitants, tiny creatures that outnumber every bird, every mammal, and every reptile combined. In the next chapter, we'll enter the astonishing world of the Amazon's insects, where leafcutter ants build vast underground cities, butterflies shimmer like living jewels, and some of the smallest creatures play the biggest role in keeping the rainforest alive. When people think of the Amazon, they imagine jaguars, anacondas, harpy eagles, but the true rulers of the rainforest are almost never seen. They weigh almost nothing. Some are no larger than a grain of rice. Yet together, they shape the forest, feed its wildlife, pollinate its flowers, recycle its dead, and keep one of Earth's greatest ecosystems alive. Without them, the Amazon would collapse. Welcome to the invisible empire. Scientists estimate that a single hectare of Amazon rainforest may contain hundreds of thousands of insects. Some researchers believe millions of insect species may exist throughout the Amazon, many still unknown to science. They crawl beneath leaves, fly through the canopy, tunnel inside fallen trees, and live beneath the soil. Although easily overlooked, they form the foundation of the rainforest food web. Perhaps no insect is more remarkable than the leafcutter ant. Every day, millions of workers march through the rainforest carrying pieces of fresh leaves many times their own size. But they don't eat the leaves. Instead, they carry them underground. There, they use them to cultivate fungus. The fungus becomes their food. In many ways, leafcutter ants invented agriculture, long before humans planted their first crops. Some colonies contain millions of individuals, working together with astonishing precision. Nothing is wasted in the Amazon. Leaves fall, trees die, animals perish. Within hours, nature's cleanup crews arrive. Dung beetles bury waste. Termites consume dead wood. Beetles, fungi, and countless microorganisms recycle nutrients back into the soil. Without these tiny workers, the rainforest would soon become buried beneath its own remains. Life continues, because death is continuously transformed into new beginnings. The Amazon is also home to some of the most spectacular butterflies on Earth. Blue morpho butterflies flash brilliant metallic wings that shimmer like polished mirrors. Glass-winged butterflies appear almost invisible. Their transparent wings blend seamlessly into the forest. These insects are more than beautiful. As they travel from flower to flower, they help pollinate countless plant species, ensuring the rainforest continues to bloom. Even among insects, predators rule. Praying mantises wait with perfect patience. Dragonflies intercept prey in midair with incredible accuracy. Orb weaver spiders construct intricate webs that glisten in the morning light. Every corner of the rainforest, no matter how small, contains its own predators, its own prey, its own battle for survival. The Amazon is a world within worlds. Among the Amazon's smallest inhabitants, one commands extraordinary respect: the bullet ant. Its sting has been described as one of the most painful in the natural world. Some compare the sensation to being struck by a bullet, giving the insect its unforgettable name. Yet even this feared creature plays an important role. It helps regulate insect populations and contributes to the balance of the rainforest ecosystem. In nature, every species has a purpose. Bees, wasps, beetles, butterflies, even tiny flies. Together, they pollinate thousands of rainforest plants. Many trees depend entirely on these small visitors to reproduce. Without pollinators, many fruits would never grow, seeds would never form, animals would lose vital food sources, and the rainforest itself would begin to change. Sometimes, the smallest creatures carry the greatest responsibility. Every step through the Amazon crosses thousands of unseen lives. A single fallen log may shelter hundreds of species. A handful of soil may contain thousands of organisms. A single tree can support an entire community, from ants and spiders to mosses, fungi, birds, and mammals. The rainforest is not one ecosystem. It is millions of interconnected ecosystems living together. The Amazon's greatest strength is not its biggest animals, nor its tallest trees. It is the countless small organisms working together, day after day, to keep the forest alive, invisible, yet indispensable. But hidden among these tiny creatures are plants with extraordinary powers. Some can heal, some can poison, some may hold the key to future medicines, and others can kill within minutes. In the next chapter, we'll explore the astonishing world of Amazon plants, from life-saving medicines to deadly poisons, and discover why the rainforest is often called nature's greatest pharmacy. Imagine walking through a forest where almost every tree, every vine, every flower could hold a chemical never before discovered. A place where the cure for tomorrow's diseases may already exist, waiting silently beneath the rainforest canopy. The Amazon is not only Earth's richest ecosystem, it is also one of humanity's greatest natural pharmacies. Hidden within its plants may lie medicines that could transform the future. Scientists estimate that the Amazon contains tens of thousands of plant species, yet only a small percentage has been studied in detail. Each plant produces unique natural chemicals. Some evolve to defend against insects, others protect against fungi, bacteria, or disease. These same compounds can become valuable tools for medicine. Every expedition into the rainforest carries the possibility of discovering something entirely new. Long before modern laboratories, indigenous communities had already learned the language of the forest. They understood which plants ease pain, which leaves reduce fever, which roots treated infections, and which vines were too dangerous to touch. Their knowledge was built through centuries of careful observation. Today, researchers often work alongside indigenous communities to better understand the remarkable properties of rainforest plants, while recognizing the importance of respecting cultural knowledge and ethical research practices. Many modern medicines trace their origins to natural compounds found in plants. Researchers continue exploring rainforest species in search of substances that may help treat diseases ranging from infections to certain forms of cancer. The process is long and carefully tested. Most promising compounds never become medicines, but every discovery expands our understanding of biology and chemistry. The next major medical breakthrough could begin with a single leaf hidden deep within the Amazon. Not every plant heals. Some defend themselves with powerful toxins. Brilliant berries, milky sap, or colorful flowers can conceal chemicals that deter hungry animals. In the Amazon, appearance offers no guarantee of safety. A beautiful plant may be harmless, or it may possess compounds capable of causing serious illness if handled or consumed improperly. The rainforest rewards knowledge and punishes careless assumptions. The Amazon is home to extraordinary botanical giants. Towering K-pop trees rise above the canopy like natural skyscrapers. Massive lianas twist through the forest in search of sunlight, and strangler figs begin life high in another tree, slowly growing downward until their roots reach the ground. Over time, they may completely surround their host. Nature here is not static. It is a constant competition for light, water, and survival. Every flowering plant tells a story of partnership. Orchids attract specialized pollinators. Hummingbirds hover with remarkable precision. Bees gather nectar while carrying pollen between blossoms. Without these relationships, many rainforest plants could not reproduce. The forest survives because thousands of species depend upon one another. Each flower, each insect, each bird plays a role in a much larger system. Many scientists believe countless plant species remain undiscovered. Some may disappear before they are ever documented. Every unexplored valley, every isolated ridge, every hidden corner of the rainforest may contain species new to science. Protecting biodiversity is not only about preserving nature, it also preserves opportunities for future discoveries that could benefit generations to come. The Amazon does not simply produce oxygen or shelter wildlife. It is a vast library of biological knowledge. Each plant is a chapter. Each forest is a collection of stories. Many have already been read. Millions of pages remain unopened. Yet there is another mystery hidden beneath the trees. For centuries, people believed the Amazon was too wild, too harsh, too difficult to support great civilizations. They were wrong. Hidden beneath the forest, archaeologists are uncovering evidence of ancient cities, roads, gardens, and remarkable societies that vanished long before the modern world arrived. In the next chapter, we'll reveal the lost civilizations of the Amazon, one of archaeology's most surprising discoveries. For centuries, the world believed the Amazon was too wild, too wet, too unforgiving to support great civilizations. The rainforest was thought to be an untouched wilderness, a place where only small tribes could survive. But beneath the dense canopy, hidden beneath centuries of vines and towering trees, archaeologists have uncovered evidence that is rewriting history. The Amazon was never empty. It was home to remarkable societies, whose stories remained hidden until now. Unlike deserts, the Amazon does not preserve ruins in plain sight. Nature reclaims everything. Stone crumbles beneath roots. Wood disappears into the soil. Buildings become forests. Within decades, entire settlements can vanish beneath vegetation. For generations, researchers believed there was little archaeological evidence hidden in the jungle. Then, technology changed everything. Using a technology called LiDAR, scientists began scanning the rainforest from aircraft. Millions of laser pulses passed through gaps in the vegetation. When computers removed the trees from the data, an astonishing landscape appeared. Ancient roads, massive geometric earthworks, canals, terraces, plazas, entire settlements, hidden beneath the forest for centuries. It was as though an invisible civilization suddenly emerged from the jungle. Unlike the Maya or the Inca, many Amazonian societies built with earth, wood, and natural materials. These structures rarely survived the tropical climate, but their footprints remained. Raised platforms, defensive walls, causeways connecting villages, large ceremonial spaces. The forest concealed them, but it never erased them completely. The Amazon cities simply looked different from the stone cities many people expected. One of the greatest clues lay beneath people's feet. Scattered across the Amazon, scientists discovered patches of unusually rich black soil, known as terra preta, or black earth. Unlike the region's naturally nutrient-poor soils, terra preta is exceptionally fertile. Research suggests it was created by ancient people through the careful addition of charcoal, organic matter, and other materials over long periods. Some of these soils remain productive centuries later. They reveal sophisticated environmental knowledge and long-term land management. LiDAR surveys revealed something even more surprising. Many settlements were not isolated. They were connected. Raised roads crossed wetlands. Causeways linked distant communities. Some networks extended for kilometers, rather than scattered villages. Certain regions appear to have supported interconnected populations working together across large landscapes. The Amazon was far more organized than early explorers imagined. Perhaps the biggest surprise of all is that ancient Amazonians may not have simply lived in the forest. They helped shape it. Research suggests that generations of people encouraged useful tree species, managed forests, and cultivated landscapes in sustainable ways. Rather than separating city from nature, they integrated them. The rainforest itself may still bear the fingerprint of those who lived there centuries ago. Every year, new discoveries emerge from beneath the rainforest. New settlements, new earthworks, new clues. The story of the Amazon is changing rapidly. What was once believed to be an empty wilderness is now recognized as a landscape shaped by both nature and human ingenuity over thousands of years. The rainforest is still revealing its past, one discovery at a time. The greatest mystery of the Amazon was never hidden in a lost temple. It was hidden beneath the trees themselves. The forest preserved a forgotten chapter of human history, not by protecting grand monuments, but by quietly allowing nature to reclaim them. Sometimes, the greatest civilizations do not disappear. They simply become part of the landscape. But even these remarkable civilizations depended on one extraordinary force: the climate, the rainfall, the rivers, the forest itself. The Amazon is more than a rainforest. It is one of Earth's most powerful climate engines. In the next chapter, we'll discover how this immense forest helps regulate weather across South America and why its influence reaches far beyond its borders. Imagine a forest so powerful that it creates its own weather. A forest that sends rivers, not across the land, but through the sky. Invisible rivers, thousands of meters above your head, flowing across an entire continent, feeding farms, cities, and millions of people who may never even see the Amazon. The rainforest is far more than a collection of trees. It is one of Earth's greatest climate engines. Every morning, as the tropical sun rises, billions of leaves begin an extraordinary process. Through tiny openings called stomata, trees release water vapor into the atmosphere. Scientists call this process transpiration. A single large tree can release hundreds of liters of water into the air each day. Multiply that by hundreds of billions of trees, and the Amazon becomes one of the greatest natural pumps on Earth. The forest doesn't simply wait for rain. It helps create it. The moisture rising from the rainforest forms enormous streams of humid air. Scientists often describe these as flying rivers, driven by winds. These invisible rivers transport vast amounts of water across South America. They help deliver rainfall far beyond the Amazon itself. Some regions, hundreds or even thousands of kilometers away, benefit from moisture that first evaporated from Amazonian trees. What begins as a drop of water in the rainforest may later fall as rain over distant farmland. The Amazon is also one of the world's largest carbon stores. As trees grow, they remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. That carbon becomes part of trunks, branches, roots, and soil. For decades, or even centuries, ancient trees quietly store enormous amounts of carbon. Each towering tree acts like a natural vault, helping regulate the balance of Earth's atmosphere. The Amazon's influence extends beyond South America. Its interaction with the atmosphere affects regional weather patterns. Scientists continue studying exactly how these complex systems interact with the global climate. The rainforest exchanges water, heat, and gases with the atmosphere every day. It is one of the many natural systems that help shape the planet we all share. Earth functions as an interconnected system, and the Amazon is one of its most remarkable components. The rainforest depends on continuity. Large, connected forests help sustain the water cycle that keeps the ecosystem thriving. When extensive areas are cleared, local rainfall patterns can change. Animals lose habitat, plants become isolated, and the delicate balance that developed over millions of years faces new pressures. Scientists continue to study how changes in forest cover influence regional climates and ecosystems. The Amazon's future depends on maintaining this intricate balance. Despite its immense power, the Amazon remains remarkably delicate. Every towering tree, every insect, every bird, every river is connected. Change one part, and others respond. Nature has spent millions of years refining this balance. It is one of the most sophisticated living systems ever to evolve. The Amazon reminds us that the health of a forest can influence the well-being of entire regions. From space, the Amazon appears as an endless emerald sea. But from within, it is something even greater, a living machine, powered by sunlight, water, and life itself. It shapes weather, supports extraordinary biodiversity, stores immense amounts of carbon, and continues to reveal new scientific discoveries. The Amazon is not simply one of Earth's greatest forests. It is one of the systems that helps keep our planet in balance. For thousands of years, the rainforest has quietly performed this remarkable work. No engines, no machines, no factories, only leaves, water, sunlight, and time. nature's engineering, at its finest. Yet one question remains. Can this extraordinary rainforest continue to thrive in a rapidly changing world? Across the Amazon, scientists, conservationists, indigenous communities, and governments are working to protect one of Earth's greatest treasures. But the challenges are immense. In our final chapter, we'll explore the future of the Amazon, the people fighting to protect it, the innovations offering hope, and why the fate of this rainforest matters to all of humanity. For millions of years, the Amazon has survived ice ages, changing climates, and the rise and fall of civilizations. Yet today, its greatest challenge has emerged in just a few human generations. This battle is not fought with predators, or storms, or volcanic eruptions. It is a battle over choices. The choices humanity makes will determine the future of the world's largest rainforest, and perhaps the future of our own planet. The Amazon remains one of Earth's largest continuous forests, but across different regions. Its landscapes have changed over time. Roads, agriculture, mining, logging, and expanding settlements have altered parts of the rainforest. The Amazon is immense, yet every section of forest plays a role in maintaining the health of the ecosystem. Scientists continue to study how these changes affect wildlife, rivers, soils, and regional climate. The Amazon's wildlife has adapted over millions of years. Jaguars require vast territories. Harpy eagles depend on towering old-growth trees. River dolphins rely on healthy waterways. When habitats become fragmented, animals may need to travel farther in search of food, mates, or suitable nesting areas. Conservation efforts increasingly focus on preserving connected landscapes so wildlife can continue to move freely across the forest. Across the Amazon, thousands of people dedicate their lives to protecting the rainforest. Indigenous communities, park rangers, scientists, conservation organizations, local families, together they monitor wildlife, restore damaged habitats, study biodiversity, and work to safeguard one of Earth's richest ecosystems. Protecting the Amazon is not the responsibility of one nation alone. It is a shared effort involving people from many backgrounds. The latest tools for protecting the Amazon don't always operate on the ground. Satellites monitor changes across vast areas. Drones help map remote regions. Artificial intelligence analyzes enormous amounts of environmental data. GPS technology assists researchers tracking wildlife. These innovations allow scientists to observe the rainforest in ways that were unimaginable only a few decades ago. Technology has become one of conservation's most valuable allies. Nature has an extraordinary ability to recover. In many places, communities are restoring native vegetation. Young forests begin to grow. Birds return. Insects recolonize. Small mammals reappear. Although restoring mature rainforest takes decades, or even centuries, every new tree becomes part of tomorrow's forest. Restoration is not simply about replacing trees. It is about rebuilding entire ecosystems. The Amazon story is not only about challenges, it is also about resilience. New protected areas continue to be established. Scientific understanding continues to improve. Communities continue to develop innovative approaches to conservation. Around the world, people increasingly recognize the importance of preserving biodiversity. The rainforest has endured countless changes throughout its history. Its future will depend on continued knowledge, cooperation, and stewardship. Imagine standing here, 100 years from now. Will future generations still hear the calls of macaws echoing across the canopy? Will jaguars still leave footprints beside rainforest rivers? Will giant trees still rise above clouds? The answer depends not only on governments or scientists, but on humanity's collective understanding of the value of the natural world. The Amazon has given Earth immeasurable gifts. Its future remains one of the great responsibilities of our time. The Amazon is more than the world's largest rainforest. It is a living cathedral of nature, a library containing millions of years of evolution, a refuge for extraordinary wildlife, a home to diverse indigenous cultures, a source of scientific discovery, a place where rivers shape forests, where insects sustain giants, where ancient knowledge meets modern science, and where every tree tells a story. Perhaps the greatest lesson the Amazon offers is that life does not thrive in isolation. Everything is connected. The river to the tree, the flower to the bee, the jaguar to the forest, the rainforest to the sky, and ultimately, the Amazon to all of us. Deep within the emerald heart of South America, the Amazon continues its timeless rhythm. Rivers flow, trees reach toward the sky, and millions of species carry on a story that began long before humanity. Though many mysteries have been uncovered, countless more remain hidden beneath its canopy. The future of this extraordinary rainforest has yet to be written, and its next chapter will be shaped by the choices we make today. Thank you for staying through on this extraordinary journey. Please subscribe and share with a special person who loves knowledge.